Deep in a sun-dappled forest, there was a crystal-clear pond, a bustling metropolis for all sorts of wonderful creatures. Frogs with emerald skin sunbathed on lily pads. Dragonflies with wings like stained glass zipped through the air, and a family of ducks glided gracefully across the water's surface. A wise old turtle named Sheldo, who had seen more seasons than any other creature, was the unofficial guardian of this peaceful haven. Life was perfect. But one morning, a shadow fell over their paradise. A trapper, known only as Silas, arrived with a greedy glint in his eye. He saw the pond not as a home, but as a treasure chest. He set up his traps, nets, and cages, determined to capture the animals for profit. Panic rippled through the community. The frogs dove deep, the ducks huddled together, and even the buzzing of the dragonflies seemed to quieten. That evening, as the moon cast a silver glow on the water, Shelburne called a meeting. Huddled under the broad leaves of a willow tree, the animals trembled. "He thinks we are simple creatures," Sheldon began, his voice slow and steady. "He sees our feathers, our scales, and our shells. But he doesn't see our minds. He doesn't see our community. We will not be defeated by his greed. We will outsmart him." A little spark of hope ignited. "My friends and I can start a chorus so loud it'll make his ears ring," to quick-witted Kingfisher, Sky added, "and I can see where he lays his traps from above. I'll guide everyone away from them." The duck family, led by matriarch Delia, quacked in agreement. "We'll swim in patterns to lead him on a wild goose. Well, a wild duck chase." Their plan was set into motion. But as he approached the pond, an ear-splitting symphony of croaks erupted from the reeds on the far side. Annoyed, he stomped over to investigate, only to find the reeds empty. The frogs had already hopped away to a new spot. While he was distracted, Sky swooped down, chirping warnings. The ducks swam in confusing formations, leading Silas in circles around the pond until he was dizzy and frustrated. This went on for days. Every time Silas set a trap, the animals found a way to foil him. The beaver family worked overnight to build a small dam that rerouted a stream, flooding the area where he'd set his most elaborate cage. A mischievous otter would sneak up and trigger the traps with pebbles, sending them snapping shut on nothing but air. The trapper grew more and more exasperated. He was being outsmarted by the very animals he looked down on. The final straw came when Silas set a large net under the old willow tree, baited with delicious berries. He instructed the squirrels in the branches above to wait for his signal. As Silas lunged to check his empty net one more time, the squirrels released a coordinated barrage of acorns right onto his head. Surprised and bonked repeatedly, Silas yelped, tripped over a root, and tumbled headfirst into the mud. Defeated, covered in mud, and utterly humiliated, Silas packed up his traps. He gave the pond one last, frustrated look, unable to comprehend how he had been so thoroughly outwitted. He trudged away, never to return. A cheer went up around the pond. The frogs croaked in victory, the ducks quacked triumphantly, and the dragonflies danced in the air. They had proven that cleverness, teamwork, and community were far more powerful than greed. And under the watchful eye of Sheldon the wise old turtle, life in their sunderpolled paradise returned to its peaceful, happy rhythm. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories.